Hi guys, this is CS Reviews. You may be wondering what phone this is, or you may already know. It's not new, but it's still kicking it in 2020. And I've recently purchased this phone, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what it can do. So right now I'm just scrolling a few apps, just showing you about. It's very smooth. I'm recording this only at 30 frames per second, so it is very smooth. I could have done it in 60 at 1080p, but this is 4K. Strangely enough, the phone I'm recording this on is the phone I cracked the screen, which was an S6, but it still records quality video. Quality phone, flagship at the time for Samsung. But back to the review. This is Crash Bandicoot, and it's like butter. It's smooth as butter on this phone. Just in case you're wondering, and sometimes the video can't keep up, because as I said, it is recording at 30 frames a second in the 4K mode. Good game actually. I actually don't play that many games on phones, but I do like Crash Bandicoot on the consoles. Quite funny. Good platformers. Don't see many platformers about these days. They're more I think they're more a thing on a Nintendo system. But anyway, quite good this one. Very easy phone to navigate. This is Huawei's own EMU. It's basically their own skin over Android. Although Huawei are making their own, or I think they've made their own to compete, and also because of the trouble they've had with the Google Store with the newer phones. They've made their own operating system, which is called Harmony, which will be coming to later models. I mean, it might come to this. I'm sure it will at some point. But you know what it's like when they roll out things. I'm scrolling through the news. There are a couple of news feeds you can use. I think this is Huawei's own one, and you can use a Google. They both work fine. Easy access to the latest news. I think most phones have got this now. And it works well. Yeah, it's all smooth. Very nice. At the bottom, what I did was, you can drop that out of sight. So, because sometimes if you're typing where it's not buttoned anymore and it's on screen, you can catch your finger on it. So if you drop it, especially when you're typing something, you don't touch it no more. So you don't come out of that app. It's much better to do that. I've actually got this in the normal mode, the light mode. Checking for an update. No updates yet. Version 10. But as I said, it's very smooth. No problems. Showing you the model number. How much RAM? 4 gig. I think there is a 6 gig version. Or that could be the Pro. This is the P20. The standard P20. I should have mentioned that. 5.8 inches screen size. This is the 128 gig version. It's LCD panel. The Pro version is OLED. But yeah, this works just as well. I mean, my S6 phone, funny enough, that's OLED. And I've put the two side by side, and they're very similar. I mean, it's not like the old, the old type LCD back in the day. The new panels, they're fine. So yeah, very nice screen. Can't complain. Even in bright light, it's fine. Very nice. It's very fast. And it's retailing depending on where you buy it. I looked on Amazon. It's a couple of £100. Can be like 215 up to 270. I think it really depends who you buy it from and where you buy it. You can get some good deals on it for what it's able to do and how fast it runs. It's just smooth. It's as smooth as you like. I've tried different apps on it. All the games run smooth. As I said, I don't play every game. I haven't tested out like a Call of Duty on it or anything like that at the moment. But Mario game. And things at the moment, I just thought I'd not let you want to know this, but I've got 2 broken wrists, so it's quite difficult to manipulate my wrists at the moment and my hands properly to do this review. So when I'm playing this game, as I'm trying to turn, it's actually hard to do both at the same time. This might sound a bit strange, but if you've ever broken your wrist, you'd understand. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how smooth it was, the gameplay. I don't want to show you my wrist because they're not a pretty sight. And also, where it's on a slippery surface, that didn't help. And actually, with the 30 frames per second, it can't actually keep up. So I probably should have done it in 60. You live and learn. If there's motion blur, that's not the actual game. The actual game is 60 frames a second. So, as I said, it's as smooth as butter. But I just want to do 4K, so it was like really, crisp and how you actually really see in the screen sort of thing. But yeah, it's a good fun game. Just got to get used to it. All the sounds, all the characters. Yeah, I think they've done a good job with this. I mean, I don't know how it runs on other systems. I think I did play this on the S6 and I think it was pretty good on there as well, to be honest. But yeah, well made, well optimised, good fun game. Oh, as you can see, that's what I forgot to say, the Huawei P20, it does have a notch, but you can disable that whenever you want. There's just a setting in the operating system. You can just disable it. It bothers some people. Doesn't really bother me, but I think this game automatically shuts it off. But I was just playing around with different settings, so I might have turned it off anyway. But as you can see, it's very smooth. That's what the back of it looks like, the camera. And I'm going to put some photos up that I've quickly taken. You have 2 lenses, a 12 megapixel and a 20 black and white. So it's a dual lens. Video is 4K 30, 1080p 60 and 30, and also it does a 960 frames per second slow-mo mode. There's also some extra modes. There's one that can tell what calories are in certain foods. There's also a one which does conversion of languages, so in real time. So if you're pointing at a language, it'll convert it to the language of your choice. That works really well. I've tried that. There's also a time lapse, HDR. So you've got quite a few modes. Does the bar scanner and things like that. So yeah, they all work good. Can't knock them at all. The phone doesn't come with a 3.5 jack. It's Type C USB. But the actual dongle, like the attachments, it's only a small attachment. They're only a couple of pound. I think I paid £3 or £4 for mine. There's cheaper ones or more expensive ones. Just look at a good review before buying. So you don't have any problems. But yeah, the phone's really good. I'm really impressed with it. I know Huawei, as I said, are got a lot going on at the moment with everything. But I thought I'd do this review because I've just bought the phone, and I figured out, like, you might not want to pay I'll talk English in a minute, might not want to pay 4 months, or you might not want a contract. You know, you might have a little bit of spare money. You think, I've cracked my phone, this broke, or you'd fancy something different. I've always had Samsung phones, other than the Nokias we all had back in the day. Or you might be an Apple person. If you're an Apple person, you know, you might look at this and think, oh, that's quite good. Who knows? A lot of people I know use Apple. A couple of us use Android, but you know, horses for courses. It's up to you at the end of the day, what you like. I like Android. I like the openness of Android, and that's what it is to me. Here I'm testing out different speeds. That was on my regular Wi-Fi, which is basically the speed I get if I run it on my PC, so it's very good. But I also did it on the EE network, and you look at the difference, you watch it go up. So it was 35 on Wi-Fi, and this is only 4G, so this is just a 4G phone. I know you can get, and our 5G really goes up there, you know, but as much as everyone's going on about 5G, I'm not really, for me personally, that's plenty of speed. Plenty of speed. 92 megabits per second. That is massive. You know, I come from an era where we used modems, 56k modems, etc. So yeah, I'm impressed with that. Charging is quick, 22.5 watts. That's like a super fast charge. It has fingerprint, face unlock, all work great, really fast. Has NFC, has all the latest stuff. Unless there's something else you're looking for on a newer phone, you know. I think good value for money. It's quality phone. You can change from light to dark mode. I mean, that saves battery. You've got themes. There's always more themes you can add. There's tons of themes. And they're all pretty good. You've got live wallpapers, if you like that type of thing. You can also stream from your phone to your, if you've got a smart TV, wirelessly. You basically is a setting to project your phone onto the TV. I've tried that, tested it, works fine. So yes, I'm really impressed with the phone. I've only had it a short time. If you like the review, or if there's something you want to comment about, or if there's something I missed that could have been said, please let me know in the comments. I hope you like the review. Please like and subscribe. I'm just going to review anything I like, basically. So yeah, please join the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.